Our next number system is a little bit more similar to the Hindu-Arabic system, which is a multiplicative system. The multiplicative system that we will be working on is Chinese. Here are my symbols for Chinese. This is the 0, which kind of looks like a face. A 1 is just a line, and then a 2 is 2 lines, and then 3. Our 4 symbol kind of looks like a chair. And each one of these, the thing that you need to look at them for the Chinese is the thickness in the stroke, and that is specific to the Chinese language. The Chinese is also writes their numbers vertically. So in writing our Chinese, the part that you need to understand is that they will put a digit that represents 1 through 9 ahead of their base 10 number. So here I have this symbol, which is a symbol for a 7, and right below it I have a symbol for a 10. So that means 7, 10, or 7 times 10. Right below that I have this symbol that looks kind of like a chair, and that represents the number 4. So this Chinese number is 74. Now the Chinese number system has a 0. Not all number systems have zeros, but the Chinese system does have a 0. However, when there is more than one consecutive 0, you need to write a 0, but only once for 2 or more consecutive zeros. We're saying that you hold this space right there. So I need to look at my Chinese number. I'm looking from top to bottom. And my first symbol here, this is a 4. This symbol right here, coming over, is a 1,000. This is my symbol, my face, for a 0. This symbol right here represents the number 8. And then I have the symbol for 10. And then I have a 1. So this right here is 4 times 1,000. Then I have a 0. Then I have an 8, followed by a 10, which means 8 times 10. And then I have a 1. So when I combine this number together, I'm going to have a 1 in the ones place, an 8 in the tens place. I know I have a 0 in the hundreds place, and then 4,000. So this Chinese number would give me 4,081 in Hindu-Arabic. My next example is I'm going to try to break this down. Here I have 3 followed by 1,000. Then I have a 4 followed by 100. This symbol right here is my 8, and it is being followed by an 10. And then I have the sideways T, which kind of looks like a 7. So I know that these two go together, these two go together, and these two go together. So I have 3 times 1,000, which is 3,000. I have 4 times 100, which is 400. I have 8 times 10, which is 80, and then I have a 7 ones. So when I add all these together, I have 7, 8, 4, 3. So this Chinese number is 3,487 in Hindu-Arabic. You also need to be able to take a Hindu-Arabic number and write a Chinese number. So we're going to start with 23. Since I write vertically, I need to write my number vertically, and I have 20 groups of 10 and 3 ones. So to write my 20 groups of 10, that is 2 times 10, and I have 3 ones on the bottom. So 2 groups of 10, the symbol for 2 is two dashes, and the symbol for 10 looks like a cross. And then the symbol for 3 is kind of a long line, a not so long line, and then a longer line. So this would be 23 in Chinese. Let's write the number, the Hindu-Arabic number 54, and write that as a Chinese number. Again, I'm going to break my number down. I have 5 groups of 10, or 50, and I have 4 ones. So the symbol for 5 is kind of like a long slash up above, and then a sitting chair. And then the group for 10 is like a plus, and then 4 and I just recommend that you do your best on drawing them. It's just kind of a difficult drawing on the 4 and the 0 specifically.